We are pleased to begin our program today with an invocation given by His Grace Bishop Gevorg Soroyan, Dean of the Mother See of Holy Echmiadzin Gevorkian Theological Seminary and Rector of all religious educational institutions.
Օրհնյալ Տեր մեր Հիսուս Քրիստոս ամեն, Հայր մեր, որ հերկինս ես, Սուրբ Եղիցի անուն քո, եկես արքայություն քո, Եղիցին կամք քո, որպես հերկինս եւ երկրի, ըսած մեր անապազոր, դուր մեզ այսօր, եւ թող մեզ սպարտիս մեր, որպես եւ մեկ թողունք մերոց պարտապանած, եւ մի տանիրս մեզի փորձություն, այլ փրկյազ մեզի չարը, զիքոյ արքայություն եւ զորություն եւ փառք հավիտյանս ամեն։ Հայաստանի ամերիկյան համալսարանի մեծարգո նախագահ, Մայր աթոր Սուրբ Էջմիածնից հայրապետական ներօրհնությունն ենք բերում ձեզ, Հայաստանի ամերիկյան համալսարանի ռեկտորատին, դասախոսական կազմին, սաներին ու շրջանավարտներին, 22-րդ ավարտական հանդիսավոր արարողության առիթով։ Իխորոց սրտի մեր աղոթքն է, որ Տերն իր հովանու ներքո պահի եւ պահպանի ձեզ, աջակից լինի ձեր հույսերի իրագործմանը եւ պարգևի քաջարող կյանքի բեղուն ու վաստակյալ տարիներ։ Շնորհք Տյարն մերո Հիսուսի Քրիստոսի եղիցիեն ձեզ եւ ընդամենեսյանը ամեն օրհնությամբ Գարեգին երկրորդ կաթողիկոս ամենայն հայոց։
Honored guests, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to welcome you to the 22nd commencement ceremony of the American University of Armenia. This is a special day of celebration for faculty, students, parents, and all the organizations and individuals who have worked toward the establishment and the development of this institution. The founding of the American University of Armenia in 1991 was a bold move that planned for the development of a new university during a difficult time in Armenia's history. The 1988 earthquake, the war for Nagorno-Karabakh, the breakdown of the Soviet Union, and the blockade of the country were all factors that played against the development of such a university. It was due to the vision, the hard work, and the sacrifice of many people that these factors were overcome and this university was founded. For this reason, every year at this point in the presentation, the President has highlighted the role of the founders of the university. This year, once again, we are very honored to have one of the founders of this university present at this commencement ceremony, who some 24 years ago came up with the idea of the American University of Armenia and pursued it to fruition. Professor Yuri Sarkisyan, please stand up and be recognized. We have two other members of the American University of Armenia Board of Trustees with us today, whose presence I would like to acknowledge. Dr. Ann Karagosian and Mr. Edward Avadisyan. Will our board members please stand up and be recognized? This year marks my fourth year as president of the American University of Armenia. I have followed in the footsteps of two leaders, Dr. Miran Akbabyan and Dr. Harutun Armenyan, who, as my predecessors, have dedicated themselves to the pursuit of academic excellence in Armenia and beyond. As I reflect on the last year, I am struck by our collective achievements. Today we celebrate all the successes of the class of 2014. Before I congratulate you on your academic achievements, I would like to thank you for your embrace of the incoming freshman class this year. The launch of the undergraduate program at AUA was a milestone in AUA's venerable history. Our incoming freshman class has doubled our student population, filling our hallways, as you know, with their energy. Our graduate students welcomed these new students. And for that, I would like to thank the graduate class of 2014 and 15 for your grace and your patience and your enthusiasm and your support for the unprecedented growth at AUA during this past year. Thank you so much. During my 4 years at AUA, this institution has continued the pursuit of academic excellence to provide educational opportunities for all who wish to pursue them, and to provide Armenia with graduates who will serve their country with knowledge and dignity. As my time at AUA winds down, I've been reflecting on my experience here on campus, and without a doubt, I have enjoyed every minute of my time at this great institution. I will carry with me the memories of working with my students, working with the faculty, working with the staff, and working with our administration. Your commitment to excellence, always, in all ways, is second to none. Your passion for this university is remarkable. It has been my great honor and great privilege to serve our students alongside of all of you. Thank you all very much. It is also important at this minute to express our gratitude to the other individuals and organizations that have made this dream of AUA a reality. The American University of Armenia is the product of a partnership between the Armenian government, the Armenian General Benevolent Union, and the University of California. AUA alumni, students, faculty, and staff owe a great deal to the generous support of the Armenian General Benevolent Union. The president of the AGBU in 1991, Mrs. Louise Simone, was instrumental in the founding of AUA, and she has continued to play a vital role as a member of our Board of Trustees, as has her successor, Mr. Berj Setrakian. A number of leaders of the AGBU are present here today, including Mr. Vasken Yakubian, AGBU Central Board member. Mr. Yakubian, please stand and be recognized. The University of California has supported AUA from the very beginning. AUA and the University of California are joined by an affiliation agreement that has brought the active participation of University of California officials at the highest levels of AUA. I am pleased now to introduce Dr. Ann Karagosian, member of the AUA Board of Trustees and former chair of the Academic Senate of the University of California, Los Angeles, who will read greetings to us from the University of California.
Thank you, President Bogosian. It is my very great honor and privilege to represent the University of California at this wonderful occasion in the life of the American University of Armenia. And as the grandchild of survivors of the Armenian genocide, it is a special joy and blessing for me to gaze into the faces of the future leaders of our beloved homeland. And now, hear the message from the President of the University of California. The Regents, officers, and faculties of the University of California send cordial greetings to the American University of Armenia on the occasion of its 22nd commencement ceremony. The University of California Community of Learning extends warmest congratulations to the graduates and their families on this joyous occasion, and all good wishes for success in the years ahead. Thank you.
From the very beginning, the government of Armenia, and specifically the Ministry of Education and Science, provided logistical and financial support for the establishment of AUA. Despite the significant political and economic challenges occurring in Armenia during the period 1989 to 1991, the ministry delivered its unwavering assistance, facilitating steps and removing hurdles, and continues to remain engaged with the university to the present day. The American University of Armenia continues to advance with the support of the Ministry of Education and Science of the Republic of Armenia. The ministry is represented here today by Deputy Minister of Education and Science, Ms. Karina Harutyunyan, who will convey greetings to us from the ministry.
Board of Trustees, members of faculty, ladies and gentlemen, and above all, the graduating class of 2014. It is a great pleasure for me to welcome you all on behalf of the Ministry of Education and Science to the American University of Armenia 2014 graduation ceremony. It is a day for celebration indeed, and an occasion which gives us all an opportunity to pay tribute to the wealth of knowledge, talent, and great potential gathered here today. So let me first turn to the graduates. I do not know much about you, but you remind me of the person I was at my graduation, many years ago. I am happy and proud because among people who founded the American University of Armenia in those difficult times was also my father, Dr. Vili Karutyunyan. He was the first Minister of Higher Education and Science of the newly independent Armenia, and he too put a lot of effort into the establishment of AUA. Thank you. When my father sadly died in 2000, Dr. Agbabian, the founding president of AUA and the president emeritus, said in my father's eulogy, "My personal recollections of Vili Karutyunyan are of the time he served as Minister of Higher Education and Science. One example that personally touched me was during the initial period of the establishment of the AUA. I met him in his office and we reviewed the plans and programs of the university. He said he believed in the importance of having a new university with a Western outlook as an addition to the existing institutions of Armenia. The diploma that you are about to receive confirms that you are ready to take on the challenge. Tap into your own potential for leadership because the country desperately needs you. And that means having the courage to take risks and to fail as many times as it takes, along the way of your personal success, and more importantly, to the remaking of our country. So on behalf of the ministry, I would like again to congratulate you, to express my great admiration for today's graduates. Our thanks go to all AUA staff, your teachers, your families, and your friends for giving the support that brought you to where you are today. And now all that remains for me to do is to wish you all bright, promising, and fulfilling futures. Thank you so much.
AUA has also received significant assistance from the government of the United States, represented here today by Chargé d'Affaires, Deputy Chief of Mission, Mr. Clark Price. Mr. Price, please stand and be recognized. The United States government's assistance has been provided to us through our partners in development, the United States Agency for International Development. Next, I would like to pay a special tribute to the exceptional dedication and commitment of the AUA faculty during the past year. In my role as president of AUA over 4 years, I have been very impressed at just how hard the faculty here works. In addition to their dedication to teaching and scholarship, they each serve on multiple committees. They represent the university in many capacities. They organize lectures and conferences. They publish papers in professional journals, and they are always there to help and advise the students when needed. Would our faculty please stand and be recognized?